how do you handle popcorning? Popcorning is when someone is giving you every excuse and reason under the book, and in that process is avoiding claiming responsibility. So if you think about popcorn, it's the distractive technique. I'm trying to get you, my leader, to pay attention to all of these other things and not pay attention to me. So in leadership, it's really important to not allow this technique to distract us. And yet it's incredibly important to know how to handle this really well. Otherwise, you can very easily make the situation worse. So when someone is popcorning, the first thing we have to do as leaders is manage our own emotions, recognize what's happening, and remember, popcorning is an impact of someone's discomfort. They're uncomfortable with the fact that the spotlight for accountability is on them. And if you try to insert yourself and interrupt, you're going to make that discomfort worse, and that'll make the emotional experience worse, and that makes the conversation worse. So the first thing we have to do is manage our own emotions, recognize what popcorning is all about, and remain calm and even. Our breathing has to stay even. We need to have attentive listening. So as the person is giving all of the reasons and excuses as to why whatever happened, you are listening actively, attentively. You might even be jotting things down that they're saying. When they stop talking or give a moment's pause, don't dive in with your stuff. The second thing that we do is we say, and what else? We want to encourage that we're listening, that there may be more things that they're thinking about that they haven't said yet, and we want them to say those things. As soon as they've had the opportunity to say everything without your reaction to it, you might notice that automatically that person's emotional energy has started to shift because you're demonstrating a safe space, a psychologically safe space for them to say what they need to say without reacting to it. That helps other people's emotions to be managed better. And this allows you to move the conversation forward. So once you have this really robust list of popcorn, you have options of where do we want to start on this list, and also where do we want to begin to look at, even in this list of this person, that thing, this part of the business, that client, where is you, the individual? Where is what you were responsible for? Where is what you are accountable to? Where is where you made a decision on, what you made an action on? Where is you? Because at the beginning and onset of this type of a conversation, you're going to hear what is everything else except them. And as a leader, this is your opportunity to ask the person, where is you in this situation? Where do you show up? That helps the other person that you're talking with to claim responsibility and to start thinking about where they exist within this situation, to claim some responsibility, which means we can then start to talk about their responsibility. These types of conversations require a finesse about them. At the foundation of it in leadership, it requires us as the individual to be emotionally calm and emotionally neutral. Whether this is the first time we're having this conversation or the 5th time we're having this conversation. Because the more emotionally charged up that you get, the worse this conversation is going to go. So your own emotional self-mastery is critical to success.